Donald Trump coerced Jeff Bezos and Amazon into putting $40 million into a documentary about the least interesting First Lady in modern history, and to no one's surprise, early signals are showing that it's an epic flop, and I have all the details for you next. Hi, I'm Dan, and if you're new to Occupy Democrats, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our reports about the Trump web of corruption, chaos, and coercion. Let's begin with the documentary's trailer, and keep in mind that the producers are trying to bulldoze the boring in advance by insisting we call it a film instead of a documentary. But knowing they spent $40 million only amplifies the folly of the so-called film.
Here we go again.
You can come in. Come on in. Our proudest legacy will be that of peacemaker.
Peacemaker under the fire. Beautiful. Together, with like-minded leaders, we have a voice. Is it safe?
It is safe.
Everyone wants to know. So here it is. Hi, Mr. President. Congratulations.
Did you watch it?
I did not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
When I go to see a movie, it really annoys me when people whip out their phones to read text messages or scroll social media. But I will forgive anyone who can't resist that urge while watching this turkey. So what are the current signals of the epic flop to come? The Daily Beast just reported.
Jeff Bezos' underlings are ordered to prop up Melania's struggling doc. Billionaire Jeff Bezos is sending in reinforcements to support First Lady Melania Trump's flailing documentary. The $40 million vanity project acquired by Amazon MGM Studios is facing slow initial sales as its theatrical premiere date nears. Besides the hefty licensing fee, which was largely seen as a way to appease President Donald Trump, Amazon has committed a staggering $35 million to show Melania in more than 1,400 theaters in 27 countries before making it available on streaming, Puck reported. For all that, the film is only projected to bring in about $5 million during its opening weekend, according to Puck. Social media has also been flooded with videos of audiences booing the trailer when it plays in theaters in large cities. To prop up the film, Amazon is holding premiere events in nearly 24 cities nationwide on January 29th, a day before the film's general release, Fox News Digital reported. In an apparent show of support for the film, Amazon executives are also being dispatched to attend premiere events, according to Fox News. Amazon has refused to share the film with critics ahead of its release, revealing only that it follows the First Lady during the 20 days leading up to Trump's second inauguration. Beckman told Fox that it shows what a First Lady has to do to get her family ready on the personal side to retake the office on a professional side. Ironically, the First Lady doesn't even live in the White House and is reportedly holed up in a tower at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, which she made her permanent residence in October 2025, the Daily Beast discovered. The project was helmed by Rush Hour director Brett Ratner, who has been accused of sexual misconduct by multiple women. Ratner has denied the allegations. In December, Ratner was spotted in a photo released as part of the Epstein files. Those are just the highlights of the Gianna Brancalini article. For the full story, visit dailybeast.com.
And Hollywood insider Rob Shooter previously reported this on Substack.
Exclusive. Melania Trump doc struggling. Tickets fail to sell. Isn't drawing the crowds they hoped for. The upcoming Melania Trump documentary, directed by Brett Ratner and set to premiere January 30 at the Kennedy Center, is already facing a major hurdle. Ticket sales are dismal. In New York, only a handful of seats have been booked. A source tells me Palm Beach is no better. Even in Trump country, theaters are practically empty. Insiders say the $40 million production distributed by Amazon MGM was meant to showcase the First Lady's life and personal journey. but advance interest has been lukewarm, raising concerns that the premiere may struggle to draw attention. The studio was expecting a big turnout, but so far it's not materializing, a source adds. They may even hold back official box office numbers if the opening is weaker than expected. Even supporters admit the documentary faces an uphill climb. It's a high-profile project, but hype doesn't always translate into ticket sales. An insider says people are curious, but they're not rushing to buy tickets yet. As January 30th approaches, all eyes will be on the Kennedy Center premiere and whether the film can turn early curiosity into actual audiences, or if theaters will remain emptier than anticipated.
Hasn't the Kennedy Center suffered enough? Melania famously hid from the spotlight during Trump's first term. As an immigrant, she was uncomfortable being the First Lady of the United States, especially without having mastered English. And then there's that thing about being embarrassed by her husband's words and actions each day. But now that he is sunsetting, she's leaning into life after Donald and is building her own brand. I think the movie will come and go quickly, and she will reinvest that $40 million into candles, perfume, and whatever other tacky goods her team comes up with. She went from reluctant First Lady to shameless promoter while under Trump's spell. And to her credit, she is turning her boring persona into a brand that the cult will continue to consume long after Donnie's demise.